If you're a small 4-year-old, I get how you don't even understand what I'm saying right now. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and today, do you guys remember that kids storytime video that I did a while back? Well, I mentioned a very good point in that video. If you don't remember the clip, I'll just put it on the screen right there, and I'll be quiet for a few seconds. Have you ever seen that one kid who talks about something, and you have no clue what they're talking about? That point, I really agree with that point, and of course I made it myself, but still, I agree with myself. So guys, that's today's story time topic. Let's start with stories. So, whenever someone is just talking about like a game or a sport or like a popular YouTube thing, and they're talking to me about it, like say they're talking about football. So I don't really know what football is. I don't really play sports. So you're gonna have to explain to me and be like, if you get the ball through the big yellow thing, I'm sorry for all your football fans. I'm not really good with football grammar, but when you get it through the yellow thing, you get a point. I'm so sorry, football fans. See, if you were to say something like describe all the terms and stuff so I can remember them, maybe I could jot them down in a little notebook so I remember what they are, and I can join in with you and watch football together. Like, we can be best friends and watch football together because now I understand what football is. But if you were to come up to me and be like, our quarterback wasn't working today because he was in the right field and he was, what? So this happens a lot with other people and they don't care about it, and I see this happening. And sometimes it'll be two random people, like my best friends, and they're talking about like a new show on, I guess, like Netflix, and they're loving it and stuff. And I'll be like, what are you talking about? And then they'll spoil the entire show for me. Come on. This has never happened to me in real life, but I think it's happened to a lot of people. So you can't be that specific. So there's like a little meter bar. So you can be you could be like really bad specific, and you can be really good specific. But then there's some more on that. It's just called spoiling. Also, if you had a class assignment and you come up and you start talking about all of this stuff, no, like, let's say you discussed something about, Pokemon. So you were doing a class project on Pokemon because you could do it on whatever you wanted. And you come up and you talk about this one character, we're just going to say Charmander. So you could say a Pikachu can be found in the wild areas of Pikachu land, and the Charmander will be able to defeat the Pokemon better than the squirrel. But if you were to come up to me and be like, this Pokemon can be found in this Pokemon's area, which is all these like game terms, I'm not gonna know what you're saying. It's gonna be like speaking another language. Like, it's called internet language. So everyone, if you're confused about this, I'm gonna give you a little lesson. Teacher mode on. I look smart, don't I? So the answer to number 3, here, let me get my pen. So, if you want to learn how to be more specific and you don't want to be not specific, but you also don't want to be too specific and spoil it, here is how to do that. Everyone write this down in your notes. So, what you're going to do is we're going to explain what is it. If you come up and start talking about, like, we're going to use Pokemon a lot. Pokemon, then you can just describe what's Pokemon. What is it? Don't go too far in details, just give simple facts. Like, it's a game about catching small monsters that you can keep in Pokeballs, and when you need to fight, you can release them. See? Simple. Next, so you can basically use who, what, where, and when. Well, you don't really need to use when. So, this is going to be, don't be too essay-ish. If you were to come up to me and say an entire essay, I don't know how to respond to that. I'm probably going to say another essay. We're going to have a full conversation with just essays. And that's not how you do a real conversation. So let's use Pokemon as another example because it's literally the only other thing that I know. So, Pokemon. So, what? What is Pokemon? A game where you catch monsters and you put them in Pokeballs. So then, who? And then you go, wait, there's who? So, Pokemon isn't really a person. But who are Pokemon? Wait, who are Pokemon? Pokemon are small monsters that you can catch. Some are big and some are more powerful than other Pokemon. See? Some have other powers and other damages. It's a card game. And then who, what, where. So where, it's on the Pokemon Go now, so you can go places, and I've heard it's really dangerous, so don't do it. And then finally, who, what, where, and when. So you don't really need to say when all the time. And that, my students, is how you don't be too specific, but just the right amount of specific. These glasses are really messing up my vision. Let's continue with the video. So now, my fellow students, now that you know how to be just that right specific, go make some friends and go talk about Stranger Things and Pokemon and football and talk about all those things and make sure you're not too specific but not specific. Go, my friends. Go. That go thing was only for the extroverts that actually leave their house. I'm not including me. If you're a small 4-year-old, I get how you don't even understand what I'm saying right now, but still, go make some friends and talk about the ABC blocks. Go have fun. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this really weird video, make sure to leave a like if you want to, and subscribe to the channel if you want to. I know what I'm doing for 90 subscribers, so, yeah, you're just gonna have to find out when we reach 90 subscribers, and you can help me do that. Go share the channel if you want. But yeah, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Remember, you guys are awesome. And yeah, guys, peace and bye-bye. Go spread your specificness.